The businesses making people rich right now? Most of you would be embarrassed to own them. Not apps. Not crypto. Not AI startups. Forgotten, boring, low-status businesses that people walk past every single day without thinking twice. In the next 12 minutes, I'm going to show you 16 forgotten businesses that can make serious money in 2026. Not because they're exciting, but because demand never went away. And almost nobody is competing. Here's what happened. An entire generation of entrepreneurs chased digital scale, SaaS, dropshipping, content creation. And while everyone was fighting for attention online, real-world demand kept growing. Pipes still break. People still age. Clothes still get dirty. But the workforce that serves those needs? It's vanishing. The result is a gold rush hiding in plain sight. Every business on this list shares three things. 1. Repeat demand. Customers come back weekly, monthly, or seasonally. 2. Low glamour, which keeps competition thin. 3. A clear modernization gap, meaning the old operators haven't upgraded, and the new operators who do will dominate. Let's get into it. Most people think of storage units as boring metal boxes. That's exactly why they work. The US self-storage market is worth $54 billion. And here's what's wild. During the 2008 financial crisis, when the S&P 500 collapsed, self-storage REITs delivered a positive 5% return. Why? Because demand is driven by life transitions. Death, divorce, downsizing, relocation. Those don't stop during a recession. The smart move in 2026? Don't build new. Convert distressed retail or office buildings into climate-controlled units. They command 50 to 80% rent premiums over standard ones. Number 2. HVAC, heating, ventilation, air conditioning. The US HVAC market is $165 billion, and over 60% of that is retrofit and replacement work. But here's the angle nobody talks about: data centers. Every AI server farm needs precision cooling, and that segment is growing at 14% annually. Top-tier HVAC companies don't make money on one-time repairs. They make money on maintenance contracts, 50 to 60% gross margins versus 35% on regular service calls. The problem? The US needs 40,100 new technicians every single year through 2034. Not enough people are entering the trade. That's a crisis for consumers and a goldmine for operators. Number 3. Appliance repair. Sounds like a dead-end job, right? It's not. The right to repair movement is rewriting the rules. New laws are forcing manufacturers to share parts, tools, and diagnostics with independent shops. And here's the twist: smart appliances break more, not less. IoT-connected appliances average 87 problems per 100 units. Traditional ones? 63. More complexity means more repair demand and higher service fees. You don't need a storefront. You need a van, about $10,000 in diagnostic tools, and the ability to fix a sub-zero fridge that costs more than some people's cars. And stay for number 16, because it involves digging through actual garbage. And it might be the most valuable business on this entire list. Number 4. Mobile notary services. This $500 million market is projected to hit $5.4 billion by 2034. Why? Remote online notarization. Over 4 to 6 states now let you notarize documents over a video call. Real estate closings, legal filings, mortgage documents, all done without leaving your house. Startup cost? Under $2,000. The play is specializing as a loan signing agent and building direct relationships with title companies. Number 5. Professional organizing. Laugh if you want. This market is $13 billion globally and growing at over 13% per year. By 2035, it's projected to triple. The hidden niche? Senior downsizing. Baby boomers moving into smaller homes need someone to sort through 50 years of stuff. Average project cost, $2,500. Startup cost, almost nothing. Add a subscription maintenance model and you've got recurring revenue from a service most people don't know exists. Number 6. Laundromats. The old version is boring. The modern version is a cash machine. $7 billion in US revenue, 20 to 35% profit margins. The upgrade? Cashless payments, IoT-connected machines for predictive maintenance, and wash-dry-fold pickup services targeting busy professionals. You're not selling laundry. You're selling time back to people who don't have any. Number 7. Plumbing. $191 billion industry, and there's a projected shortage of 550,000 plumbers by 2027. The median US home is 44 years old. Those pipes are failing right now. Average plumbing businesses run on slim margins. But top operators using flat-rate pricing hit 20 to 35% net margins. The 2026 angle? Smart water management. Leak detectors, hybrid water heaters, smart faucets. That niche is growing 12 to 14% annually. Notice something? Not a single business on this list is new. Not one. That's the advantage. These industries have proven demand over decades. The opportunity isn't inventing something, it's modernizing something people already need but haven't upgraded. The old operators are retiring. The customers aren't going anywhere. The gap between outdated service and modern expectations? That's where the money lives. Number 8. Non-medical senior home care. 90% of seniors want to age in their own homes. The global market is $658 billion, projected to hit $1.3 trillion by 2033. This business is AI resistant. You can't automate companionship and physical assistance. Yes, caregiver turnover is brutal at 77%. The countermove? Specialize in high-acuity niches like Alzheimer's care. Premium rates, better staff retention, and a defensible reputation. Number 9. Home modification for aging in place. Only 10% of American homes are currently aging ready. Falls among seniors cost the healthcare system $38 billion a year. Grab bars, walk-in showers, wheelchair ramps, simple installations that prevent expensive hospitalizations. Get the CAPS certification from the National Association of Home Builders, partner with hospitals for discharge referrals, and you're solving a $40 billion problem most contractors ignore. Number 10. Specialized pet services. Not dog walking. Premium, subscription-based pet care. The global market is $60 billion, heading toward $125 billion by 2034. Mobile grooming adoption jumped 30% in 2025 alone. Millennials and Gen Z treat pets like family members. They want organic grooming, customized daycare, and wellness bundles, and they'll pay recurring monthly fees for it. Build the subscription model, not the one-off appointment book. Number 11. Express conveyor car washes. The global market is $36 billion, growing past $62 billion by 2034. The genius is the subscription model. Unlimited wash memberships create predictable recurring revenue, and the average member's lifetime value exceeds $440. License plate recognition automates the whole check-in process. Add free vacuums to drive membership conversions and you've built a machine, literally. Here's the thing most people miss. These businesses aren't going to disappear. They can't. People will always need plumbing, climate control, clean clothes, and elder care. The window isn't about demand vanishing. The window is about who gets there first with a modern operation. Right now, most of these industries are run by operators who haven't updated their systems in 20 years. The entrepreneurs who bring tech, branding, and subscription models to these sectors will own them. While everyone fights over the next AI wrapper, these markets are sitting wide open. Number 12. Electrical contracting. $225 billion market. The AI data center boom is creating Giga-Campus facilities that need over a gigawatt of power each. Electrical systems can make up 70% of total construction cost, and qualified electricians get 25 to 30% wage premiums on these projects. Nearly 30% of union electricians are nearing retirement. The firms that invest in prefabrication, building electrical systems in factories before shipping them to sites, will have an enormous competitive edge. Number 13. Childcare services. In some regions, there are 3 times more children than available licensed childcare slots. Parents miss work, reduce hours, or leave the workforce entirely, costing employers an estimated $1,500 per working parent annually. The smart angle? Skip the traditional daycare model. Go B2B. Companies like Goldman Sachs and Microsoft are offering employer-sponsored care as a retention tool. Partner with corporations, not consumers. Use platforms like Brightwheel to cut administrative overhead by up to 40%. Number 14. Professional resale services. The global second-hand apparel market is $288 billion, heading for $393 billion by 2030. But the forgotten angle isn't opening a thrift shop. It's Resale-as-a-Service, providing the authentication, logistics, and e-commerce backend for major brands launching their own take-back programs. Or specialize in authenticated luxury, watches, handbags, rare sneakers. Higher margins, dedicated buyers, and less competition than mass-market apparel. Number 15. Commercial cleaning. $468 billion global market. The old version? Janitors with mops. The 2026 version? IoT sensors that detect foot traffic and trigger cleaning only when needed, reducing client complaints by up to 75%. Autonomous robotic scrubbers handle the floor space. Your team handles the specialized work, healthcare facilities, clean rooms, post-construction. Net margins, 10 to 28%. Number 16. The one I told you not to skip. E-waste recycling. It looks like garbage. Literally. But in 2022, the world generated 62 million tons of electronic waste. Inside that waste? $91 billion worth of gold, copper, palladium, and rare earth elements. E-waste is growing 5 times faster than recycling capacity. Governments are now treating e-waste as a strategic urban mine and pouring billions into domestic processing. The play? Focus on high-value IT equipment, servers and circuit boards, where precious metal concentration is highest. This isn't a waste business. It's a refining operation. 16 businesses. And not one of them requires you to go viral, build a personal brand, or raise venture capital. The pattern is the same every time. Find boring work that people need on repeat. Find an industry where the old operators are retiring and nobody's replacing them. Then bring modern tools, software, subscriptions, IoT, branding, to a business model that's been running on duct tape and handshakes for decades. You don't need to invent the next big thing. You need to upgrade the last big thing. That's not just a list of business ideas. That's a lens. And once you see it, you'll spot these opportunities everywhere. In every strip mall, every aging neighborhood, every industry that Silicon Valley forgot. If you want a part 2 with more overlooked businesses, drop part 2 in the comments. And if this changed how you think about opportunity, subscribe. Because the next video will go even deeper into one of these industries. The best business you'll ever build might be one nobody would brag about at a dinner party. And that might be exactly why it's still available.